Are you ready to learn how to optimize your Amazon listing in 2020? This is not going to be a short video, but I'll share the complete process it takes me to create an Amazon listing that is converting between 20 to 60% conversion rate. I'll also share my result, so it's important to establish I know what I'm talking about and that I have the experience that you want to learn from. Let's start. Welcome, my name is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com. Welcome to another video, and if it's your first time here and you want to learn more on how to create your own Amazon brand, selling private label products and scaling it from anywhere in the world, start now by subscribing to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss any upcoming video. Alright, so before we start, I want to share the results that I have with some of the products that we sell. It's not all the products, but it's some of them. So this is the date from February 1st to February 31st, okay? It's not really a high selling season, but it's something that is relative. Let me show you here, for example, this listing, okay? It has 33.52 conversion rate. So that means that I had 4,000, let me show you how it works. So we're gonna take this number of units sold, so 4659 plus 42, this is business orders, plus 42. So I sold for this period from in 2 months 4,701 units, okay? Now how I get to this conversion rate? I take the exact the exact sessions that we had, which is 13, let's just copy that, 4701, 13898, okay, so we're gonna do divide by 13898, and then we're gonna multiply it by 100, and that's 3282, so it's almost the same. That's the conversion rate. So it almost means that out of every 3 views that you get, 1 would buy, which is amazing. It's a very high converting listing. Then I have this one. I sold like almost 1,500 units, conversion rate of more than 50%. This is my highest converting listing, and this is crazy. 55%. That means that more, like out of 2 views, more than out of 2 views, I'm getting 1 sale. This is that means that the traffic that I get it's either very targeted, very focused on the exact keywords that they are getting, or it has a very high converting listing, which is this is my case, I think. And this is, by the way, my first product that I sold, and it's still selling well. This one, it's a good one. It's not like the best 30%, but also take in mind at the beginning, when you start and you don't have reviews, the conversion rate will be low, like 5 to 10%. Then when you get to higher number of reviews, the conversion rate will go up. From my experience, above 70 or 80, or even like after 60 reviews already, the conversion rate is almost the same. So it doesn't really affect the conversion rate. This one, it's 20. So you see, like, they are between 20 to 30, the average, I would say 20 to 35 or something like that. This one specifically, it's an item that we were out of stock. So many visitors just came to the product but couldn't buy it, so the conversion rate was lower. This one is not really a good product, and we are not gonna reorder more stock. We're just gonna let it die slowly. I have more products that are not showing here that we launched, more products that are in different page, different account. Yeah, that's it. So you can learn from our experience, and you can actually see the results, which are very good, and just do the whole process that I'm going to show now. Let's start. So I'll share my screen now, and I'll show the exact process that it takes me to create from A to Z an Amazon listing. This is not an easy task, and yes, you can go ahead and outsource the entire process to someone else, but when you do it like that, you will not really understand why your listing is selling. You will not really understand what is actually helping your listing to convert when a visitor or a buyer come to your listing and buy it. So you have less control over the process. Now, when you understand something from A to Z, and you did 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 listings, you can actually outsource some of the processes there, like I did to my VA, and you can actually grow it and scale it when you have more and more products. For example, now I launch around 10 new items at the same time. Now, spending like 5 to 6 hours just doing the copywriting, it's a very time consuming task. So I actually outsourced some of the tasks to like the research and all the images gathering, and all of that is outsourced, but the actual writing of the listing is still done by me. Because to be honest, and I tried also other copywriting services, when someone else is doing the copywriting for you, they are not really giving a full attention like you will come and bring it. And it's important that you will give it 100% attention. This is your asset. This is the most important thing that you have to really convince someone to buy and pursue them to buy your product than other products in the marketplace. So I really think that this should be like I probably it's gonna be like an hour and a half video, but this is not an hour and an hour and a half process. It's longer than that. It's, from my experience, 5 to 6 hours. So I'll share and do everything from A to Z like a real product, but yeah, it will need to be in more depth every process or every category that I'll share now. So we'll start first of all by understanding that in order to start giving specs to images, and I have a video on how to do it, how to give specs for the photographer so they can write your or they can actually shoot your photos for your product and do the edits for the product photography for your Amazon listing. Now in the previous video I just share how to do it, but this is actually something that you need to do before you provide the specs for the photographer. Why? Because the specs for the photographer, you want to add some points that are only available when you start doing the research. So research basically means that you go to the other markets or the other products in the market and you analyze their bullets, you analyze their description, you analyze their reviews. Reviews is super important, because I use the language from my other competitors' reviews into my listing. When I use the audience language, the chances of you converting a visitor that speaks specifically in specific language is higher than if you think or you come to a product that you don't really know everything about, and you're not part of the target audience, and you try to sell it or try to convince it from your own point of view. So that's why analyzing reviews of competitors is super important, so you can actually get all the language and the points that they are using in their language and put it in your listing, in your bullets, in the titles, and most importantly in your images. And I didn't really explain it that well, I feel, in the previous videos. I will put a link down below so you can watch that video on how I prepare specs for the photographer. But for now, let's just start with the research, okay? I'll use Helium 10 a tool. That's the tool that I use to do the research, and the tool that I use to kind of help me with some tasks of the keyword research as well. So let's just first of all, we'll continue again with the product that we always show, the product research. When I did all the videos, I'm doing the same item, which is the window car shade for cars. So I will take the top 10 selling or top 5 organic results that are relevant to my item. So we have 4. This is the windshield, so it's not. And 5th. So the 5 top organic results, not the sponsored. This is sponsored. Sorry, this is sponsored too. I didn't see. I think this is. Yep, and I clicked on them by mistake. And this is the 5th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, 4. Yeah. Okay. So once we have all of those, we are going to take the ASIN. You can grab the ASIN from the URL here, or you can grab it from down below here and under the additional information. We're going to copy it and going to take it to Helium 10 tool. And we're going to go to the Cerebro tool. On the Cerebro tool, we're going to start by pasting the ASINs one by one. So this is the first one. This is the second one. Control V. This is the third one. And this is the fifth. Sorry, this is the fifth. Then you're going to do the get keywords, okay? Now, what I'm doing now is getting all the keywords that these ASINs are ranked for. And why it's important? Because I want to start with the high search volume keywords and put them in my titles, put them in my bullets, in the description, and just use that information. Now, this is something that I do in the background. Now, to actually start getting like the actual I'm sorry, we also need to do the images gathering. Now I'll show, like, let me show here how I do it. I just create a folder and call it, let's call it the name window car shade, and inside that folder I'm going to create a couple of files. First of all would be just a normal Google Docs file that I will just paste all the data that I'm getting, and I will call it titles. Second one will be bullets, and third will be descriptions. And really, maybe it will take time, but that's a super important part, that you have to be organized. You have to put everything in an organized way, because sometimes you will not just finish it one day, of course. It will take you a couple of days to complete it. You want to be fresh, and this is not an easy task to perform. You need to be very focused, and I suggest that you do it first thing in the morning when you wake up. Description. Descriptions. Okay. Now we're going to create another file, and this one is going to be a Google Sheet, and with that one we're going to create a image. Oh, you know what, okay. What I'm going to do here is grab as many images that I can, as many images as I can, from all the top or first page listings. That way I have ideas and point of view from the other listings when I give specs to my photographer. So let's start with that. And I will start with only 3 listings, but the process is the same. So let's try here. We're gonna take the main image, I'm gonna click on it, then we're gonna right click, copy image, and we're gonna do Control V here, just make it smaller. I'm gonna take the second image. I don't know how to do it, like to fit. Must be like a shortcut. Normally my VA is doing it, not myself. And you understand the concept, so I'm not gonna do it for, but basically we need to do the 7 images for each listing. Then I'm going to go the next one. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna put it. Now again, it's important. I'm skipping just copying the old images because it's clear and understandable what I'm doing, so I don't want to waste time, valuable time on this video on just tasks that are repeating. Okay, the concept, you guys understand it. So that's, I'm gonna do to as many listings as possible that I can. The more pictures that you gather, the better. Why? Because it will help you to see the competitors' pictures, and if you see all of them are really professional, you need to really step up, be above them, bring more value, better pictures. That's how you have to look at things. And if you don't know what the competitors have, then you just go but what you feel That's not really a data-driven decision. You just go by the heart. The chances are to succeed are you lower your chances pretty much. When you have all this information in front of you, you can actually bring more value. You can create better images. You can also take ideas from their videos and combine. Let's see, for example, you see that one product have this idea, this point, and another one showing it in another point. You can combine these points into one image. That's what I do. But I'm not just limiting myself to Amazon. So for example, I'm going to Google and also write window car shade. Okay, when I write that, I want to go to the Google Shopping sponsored ads. That will basically show me the products that are not necessarily selling on Amazon. They are selling on other places, and that can give me also ideas for images. So for example, this one, let's see. You know, that's a nice lifestyle picture that I'm not sure maybe the competitors don't put. So let's just copy the image and put it as well. I want to put as many images as I can on this step. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy all the images. You see, they have got good points that I can take, and it's really open you to other ideas that they could save you a lot of time. And it's so important to do it at the beginning, because you only have one chance to create images. Once the listing is up, you will not really bother, or it's just you will not really create the whole images again. And if you do, it's like a waste of time. So this invest in this part. The specs for the photographer should be based on all the after you finish with the research here, you're gonna want to go to the reviews and the bullets, and then only then, when you have all this data, give the specs to the photographer. The next step, also I forgot to mention here, but I'm gonna create inside that folder, inside that product that we're working on, a folder that is called reviews. Okay, and then inside reviews, I'm just gonna leave it empty, but for now let's just go to titles. Okay, now titles, it is the same process like here, just instead of grabbing the images of the product, we're just going to copy the titles. So we'll start and show you what I mean by that. So this is the title, right? I'm gonna put here, and it's important that you put a title. And you also put a link, because sometimes you just do the research one day and then the next day you start actually working on it, and you sometimes want to know which product is that, and when you don't include the link to the item, it's kind of hard to go back and reverse find it, and it's take a lot of time. So just put the link here. Second thing is just this one and a link. Better to do like a separator or something, so it's easier to read. Let's do the third one. This is a nice listing. And so on. But let's also copy the one that we found on we'll also go to Walmart. For example, you can go to Walmart, find good products there as well. Window car shade. Okay, so this is okay, so I can grab their title. Okay, just to have a reference from other websites like Walmart. They have, you see, they have great images too. So we can really take advantage of this. Most people just focus on Amazon, but on the other marketplaces and websites you can find more opportunities, and good opportunities to find like good copywriting, good examples, good information. They have reviews too. Second thing, we'll just grab the bullets. Okay, now the same thing, I'm going to copy the bullets. The bullets are normally under the price, and I'm gonna put the link. put some separator. Okay, and I'm not gonna complete all of them, but here try to have not just 4 or 5 organic results, try to have as many as you can. Okay, so it's important, because the more information that you have, the more data that you can work with when you actually form and create your own, or queuing the data to your own listing. Okay, let's also take the one from Walmart, if they have any bullets. Yes, they have here. Okay, so that's pretty much the bullets. The same thing for descriptions. Let's just do it, and I'm going to show it because some people don't really understand or know what are the descriptions. So they have A+ or EBC content, which is only available to brand registry owners. So I'm not gonna copy it because there is no description like in a format that is like a text. This one is the same, EBC. They have description or not. They don't really have any. No, they have EBC too. Most of them have EBC. Yeah, I assume because it's a very competitive niche, so everyone are EBC. Yeah, they are EBC too. So let's try to go here, Walmart. You know what, let's just go to the main result. Just find an item that don't have a lot of reviews. Oops, clicked on some sponsored ad. Yeah, here they have description, so we're gonna take it. Okay, and like that I want to also grab as much information, or as much as many descriptions that I can. And now to the reviews part. So once we have the top 5 listings, we're gonna grab them and go to the Helium 10 tool to download the reviews. We're gonna click here on review downloader. We're gonna click on extract, and we're going to click on export reviews, and we're gonna save it as a file here in the computer. Let's do another listing just for the example. Gonna let it load completely. And then click on review downloader. Gonna click here. Then we're going to click on they have a lot of reviews, like 6,462, so that's a lot of data to work with. And I'll show like the process that I do to create the bullets, the title, and the description and all of that. So this is almost done. We're gonna click on export reviews as well. Now once we have all the files, now I suggest that you do like 5 only, because that's more than enough. And then we're going to go to the folder, to the reviews folder that we created, and we're going to upload the 2 files with the reviews. So it's saved. We all about organization and keeping everything productive. And when you are organized, it's easier for you to access it when you need it, and that will save you time and get you closer to your goal. So organization is a key here. So once we have the files here, we can open them, and I like to click on open with Google Reviews, Google Sheets, so it's easier to read it and work with it. And now let's start to the whole process. Okay, so I like, once I have all the titles, I like to put my title here. Now how I work on the title: the first step is to go back to the Cerebro, where we get all the keywords that these customers or these products are ranking for. Once this report is done, we're going to put some filters. So here you have an option to do like a search volume filter. So it will show you here the list only items that have like 1000 searches per month or lower. It really depends on what you put here. I don't really care about it. I care about all the rankings that these products are ranked between 1 to 15. So for example, that product for this specific term, window car shade, this one they are ranked number 1 because all of those are sponsored and organically number 1 position. This is the number 1. So I want only keywords that are driving them traffic, driving them sales, and not really the keywords that are not relevant. Because when I have all the top keywords, I can then create a high optimized title that will attract visitors that are typing these kind of keywords. So I put 1 to 15 and then I can click on apply. It will take it a moment. Once it's applied, I like to sort it by search volume, and still we have 643 keywords, which is a lot. Okay, so once it's sorted by search volume, I like to click here, export to Frankenstein. Okay, this is the tool that they offer, and I like also to work only on the top 100. So I'll go to page 2, and then I will copy this keyword and search for it. So everything that is below that I will delete. So I left with a very refined keywords. Once I clicked process, it just what it did, it removed all the duplicate keywords. It converted everything to lowercase. It's put everything in just one line. Once I have that data, I'm gonna copy it here, so I have something to work with. Okay, so first of all, I need to understand what is the main keyword for that product. What is the most relevant keyword that I want to compete with? So for this example, I see that this one, it's accessories para carro, so that's in Spanish. Para carro, it's for car, accessories for car. So I'm not gonna work with that keyword. I'm targeting more of the US searches here. I'm not saying it's not good. I just want to, in my title, to make sure that I appeal to everyone. So I think this one is the most important or most relevant keyword. So it's car window shade. So I'm gonna start always with the most important keyword. Start with car window shade, and then I like to really put as many details or as many keywords that I can, starting from the beginning. Why? From the beginning, these are the top or highest search volume keywords. So that would help me rank for these keywords. So car window shade, what do we put? Shades. It's not, if you have that keyword shade without the S in the listing, in the title, then the shades will come automatically. There is no need. So car window shade for side window. This is so super important. So, but we put it twice, so this is not really a good thing. So let's try to maybe rephrase it later. Car window shade for side sit. Okay, I see it here. And then we can put sunshade protection for baby. Sunshine protection for baby. Then we can put accessories or universal accessories for car. Or you know what? I don't need the car because I have it already here. Universal accessories. Then we put rear blocker. I'm gonna put rear blocker. Let's see what else I can put here. Okay. Now normally we want to come up with items that bring more value. So you want in your title to really explain it in a very convincing way. So for example, in this product, let's say they are doing 4-pack, I'm going to write it at the beginning. So let's say I'm gonna give a 6-pack, so I'm gonna put 6-pack. I like to put it like that, like 6-pack car window shade for side seat, sunshade protection for baby, universal accessories, rear blocker, UV cover kids, curtain protector, etc. This is the process. Now I'm not really doing it like fully like I will do, but that's pretty much the process. I just try to combine it, and at the end just polish it. Try to make sure that this is readable as well to a visitor. Now if you're not sure, let's also look at the examples from the top selling products. So let's see what they put. Munchkin Brica. So Munchkin, I don't know which one is that. Yeah, so this is the brand Munchkin. Now Munchkin, it's a very, very known brand, so I think it makes sense to put their brand name on the top, because that's actually give the visitors more credibility. The buyer, when you buy and you see Munchkin, there is higher chance that they will click on this listing. But in our example, our brand is not that known yet, so I'm not gonna put it like that. But let's see, Brica sun safety car. So okay, sun safety car window shade. So they put the main keyword also here, car window shade, but they put something here, sun safety. That's why people buying it. So maybe it makes sense to put it. So to put it like that, sun safety car window shade as well, with heat alert, helps block you. So that makes, did you see how they wrote it? They wrote it in a better way. So help block UV for kids or babies, I can put, or UV lights. Let's see another example, okay? And this one also put their brand name, car window shade. They also started with the main keyword, as you can see, like we wanted. Then they put the 4-pack, but I like to put it at the beginning if I bring more value to the market. I want to show that. I want to really show what is the value that I'm getting, and that helps the people to click on it. It helps your CTR, the click-through rate. So I like to do it like that. And they put also the dimensions here. That's something also that I like to do as well. So you can put the dimensions, so people like not wasting the time clicking on listing, and that's not what they actually are looking for. Try to be as specific as you can with the measurements, what its product is doing, and it's a correlation between the highest search terms to the fact that you want them to really understand what is this product for and have them click on it. Okay, so for me, the 6-pack is not really a highest keyword, but I think the value that I will get by people really seeing it first is higher than, you know, having like the most important keyword, which is the car window shade. Let's try to look at another example. So this one, they put Kinder Fluff Sunshade 4X. The only certified sunshades to block 99.79% of the UVA and 99.95% of the UVB, pilot level protection as aircraft, truck. They're very smart. They are doing it. I'm not sure if it's legal to put all these claims, if they are certified or not, but if they are, they're great, because they put something here, pilot level protection as aircraft, truck, van, SUV car. This is immediately telling you, oh, their standard is very high. So that's really smart on how they do it. That's really strange, because look, they highlighted this word. I don't know if it's something automatically come, but this is really, really nice. And they sell a lot. They have like 7,000 reviews. Darkest possible, the only brand with certified. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this later, but this is a very appealing and right to the point, and they are the bestseller, so it looks like they know what they're doing. And you want, maybe your product is not certified, maybe it's not blocking it like that, but try to see if there is certification. Maybe you can put the same claims as well and just bring more value and have a 6-pack, and they are selling it for $30.97. Come out with 6-pack and sell it for like $17. So people will pay more because you bring more value, and your pictures will be better. So look at the pictures; they are very bad pictures, but they have 7,000 reviews, so that's a very high level of trust, especially on Amazon. So that will compensate probably for the not great images. But let's go back here. So this is basically, I will stop here with the title, because this is the concept, okay, of creating the title. You want to look on the other competitors, and here I only have 5, but when you have like 10, 15, 20, this will help you better. This is from Walmart as well, sinning for car, but it will help you better create like the best listing. For now, this is good, this will work. Obviously you want to make it better as far as the way it looks. Like to highlight, I have a tool that will make everything capital letter uppercase at the beginning, so it looks more appealing. And look at it now, 6-pack, sun safety car window shade for side, can put this lower, for side seat, sunshade protection for baby, universal accessories, rear blocker, help lock UV cover, kids, curtain protector. This is not bad, and it's just a couple of minutes. But obviously you want to make it better, especially if it's your first product. On the products that I'm launching now, I got already the feeling on it to what work, what not work, and that really like helping me. That's how I create it, so I know already how to do it. This is save me time, and it doesn't take me as long as it took me at the beginning. Now I also go now for the bullets, okay? The bullets, in my opinion, are the most important thing, and you want to put them in a way that will really be convincing the customer, persuading. So let's go here, and actually that's something that I will share later again. That's the results of my listings. Okay, so here we have the bullets. Let's see how they wrote them. You see, in all my listings I use this format. I really love this format. So I'm gonna put it like that. I'm gonna create my bullet. Okay, we're gonna start with this format again. I would like to put it on the top. Now, bullets are the way for you to convince the impulsive buyer, or not the impulsive buyer, but by giving them the benefits. You don't just want to give them the features. Features are important, but that's the mistake of most of the people that write copywriting or just do their own listings. You have to bring the value, why they are getting it. You need to understand why they are getting it from the beginning. So people that buy the window car shade, they buy it to feel safe when they drive with their kids, to make sure that their kids sleeping well while they drive and give them comfort. That's, I'm just thinking, but that's, I think, the main reasons. You want to get to the bottom, or when they get the item, what they are thinking that it will make for them. So let's try to analyze some of the competitors. Let's try to analyze the one that we saw, their great title, this one. So they're not really giving like they're not really providing any like benefit, like the benefits here. They just, yeah, they just put like the features, kind of like they put darkest possible, bigger quantity, highest quality. They're not really telling or giving you the benefits here. Let's try to analyze this in a better way. Okay, this one is better, way better, because it will tell you absolute sun protection. It's actually giving you an idea that this is a safe item. This is something that you really want to buy, and when you see it and you read it, it feels better. Also here, this is give you a safety or feeling that it will fit most of the car windows. This is something that is very important. People maybe sometimes buy an item and it didn't fit the window. So this right away answer the concerns. Answer that, let's say that we analyze the reviews and we saw that most of the bad reviews are telling that this product, it doesn't really the most of the problems that it didn't really fit well. So we're gonna go here to the 1 stars and let's try to understand. But here it says the wasted 2 sets. Shame on me, poor quality. Doesn't provide any shade. So I see it doesn't stay on the window. Okay. Doesn't block sun and difficult to fold up. Let's see picture. Okay, so yeah, this is like almost like it doesn't block anything. So you won't. So you know what? Maybe from what I see, that a lot of complaints are telling that it's not really blocking the light well. Maybe these people that put it the darkest possible, yeah, this is a good point actually. Why? Because most of the complaints from what I see, and this is briefly, you want to do it really a thorough process of reading and understanding what are the issues of the product. And when you address these concerns in the bullets, that's when your chances to rank higher or to have a customer convert real quick or higher rates is really coming to. So you want really to do it that way. Understand what are their issues and address them in the points. So if let's try to give you another example by the reviews, by analyzing the reviews. I would never say the way too big. Okay, so you see way too big. So when it says in the bullets, like they put, I forgot where it is, but it says fits most car windows, that's actually allowing, or maybe someone got from another brand a product and they come to your product, and it's really allowing them to understand that it will fit their window, that will put them in A's, that will answer their concerns and give them answers. That's one thing. So you want to do it that way for the bullets. Also, I like at the end to put a guarantee. Let's see if someone put a guarantee here. I feel that this is so competitive, so you want actually, they put all of them, they put like the actual like specs, and they are answering all the concerns because it's very competitive. But for less competitive niches, what you can do, let's try to type I don't know, like let's try to think on I don't know, like cleaning tool. Okay. I don't know what is this tool. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that at the end you can also put money back guarantee or 60 days money back guarantee. That will give them confidence and have them say, okay, what do I have to lose? It's like 60 days money back guarantee. So that's also something that I saw helping me convert better. Now for the description, it's the same process. So it's all based on queuing the data. So let's try to make bullets example. Okay, at least one bullet example before I jump to the description. Okay, so let's say that I want to address this point as well, like I'm sorry, the fits most car windows are one size fits all is perfect for any car model. Now I'm just making this up from my writing, which is not good. I want to use the customer language. So now that's the time to go to the reviews here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do Control F, which is to find the text. So I'm gonna write the word fit. Okay, they work just like you said they would. No gimmicks, no false ads. Okay. They work just okay. So your child can still take these off the window. If you're looking for one they can't pull off, good luck. I don't think that exists. I love that they stick on the stay on. Okay. So this is a good point. I love that these stick on and stay on. I want to take this phrase and cure it, like put it in my bullets. These stick on and stay on, which is a very important point. I'm taking the same wording that the customers are using, which is perfect. Because okay, as long as your little figures blah, blah, there are no suction cups, which is great. Okay, large and fit well in most car models. So I didn't really, I removed the part when she talked about her Toyota. Okay, but let's just go here and try to find another review that talk about the fit. Okay, so what is a great invention? They gave a 4-star reviews. I don't want to go with the 4. Okay, I have this for both my own vehicle and my husband's. I have a 4-door sedan and it drives. I wanted something simple to throw up and take down when another. This fits the bill. Okay, I'm gonna search again. The 3 sunshades are all exact same size and they work perfectly. At first it didn't seem like it would be very easy to return them to their storage pouch, but that turned out to be easier than I thought. But if it was them after, okay, not something that I can use. Okay, I hardly leave Amazon reviews, but I had to leave it doesn't. Okay, it honestly does a great job with shielding the sun rays from your vehicle. I have a 2011 Chevy Equinox and it fits just like it shows in the advertised picture. It sticks directly into the glass, which is so convenient. This is something that I can take. Okay, sticks directly onto the glass. And then I can put for optimal convenient or something like that. Sticks directly onto the glass. For optimal convenience. Okay, so that's basically the best way from our experience. And I had tried it again. I used native speaker English writers, copywriters, and my results are better. I'm not a native speaker, but I'm using this because of this, I think, because I'm using the customer's language. I use their own way to describe why it's good for them, why it's not good for them, and I really put it in the bullets. Now I'm not gonna do all bullets because it will take us a lot of time, but that's basically how you do it. The same way you do for the description. I'm not gonna repeat it, it's self-explanatory. And once you have all of that, you are going to go and also do another part that I'm going to show now. So let me go to the Seller Center, one moment. Okay, so let's say that you finished everything and you're ready to put it in your listing. It should be very easy, but if you don't know how to do it, you first of all you click on edit on the product that you're working on. Then you're gonna put here to the product name and all that information. Then we're going to go to description, and on the description you're going to put here the bullets. For example, bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, 4, 5. Now what I explained at some point for the bullet, that you can actually click on order now and 100% money back guarantee. This is the way that I use it. You have no risk with our 100% guarantee. In fact, we are so confident you love the product. New kit, come back lifetime warranty plus 90-day risk-free money back guarantee. So go ahead, click add to cart now. You're giving them click to action. The description, you put it here. Now something that is very important that it's important to put is you want to also go to the keyword section and add as much information as you can. So intended to use, protect baby, block UV light, etc. You're gonna put all the intended uses that you think are good and try to focus on with keywords that you take from the Helium 10. So you can take keywords from here and just put it like you can take some of the keyword and just put it here. Just make sure that you put like all of them, as many as or as much, all the spaces, just fill them out. The more information they are allowing you to add, that is better for the listing optimization. Here for other attributes, you can put like portable. You can write come in a case. You can put like as many details as you will put, the better. Target audience, I don't know, you can put baby, kids, adults, just the same. Add more until it stop allowing you to add more. Now for the search terms, we're going to take the exact. This is 343, but we're limited to 250 characters. So if we put it the entire thing here, it will think, and then like after a moment it will not really allow you to continue. Here it's allowing. So if it's allowing you to add, just click save and finish. And the platinum keywords you leave empty. It's not really relevant for platinum merchants only. I don't really know what is that. I never heard about it, and it just follow, like, just don't put there anything. You can put like, it's not gonna hurt, but I never put anything and it worked well for me. So that's pretty much the entire process. Now again, it's squeezed into 1 hour video, but this process take like 5 to 6. If it's your first product, invest even 10 hours. Just make it perfect. Feel that you know everything by reading the reviews, by reading the other competitors' product. Like if you read it all, it will give you a very, very quick idea on what is the product. You will understand all the little specs, all the little details about the product, what customers love about it, what customers don't like. And when you know all of these things, you can incorporate this in your listing, in your images, and that's what actually helped the conversion. So I hope this video helped you understand the concept, how I think when I create listings. And if you like it, of course, use it in your own listings. If you have any questions, you can write them down below. I will be more than happy to answer all of them. Like the video. It took me some time to make this video, and I'll appreciate the support if you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.